Hello and welcome to another vinyasa flow video. Today we are going to do a medium level, I would say, vinyasa flow where we're not going to really push ourselves, but we're also not going to be completely gentle. So we're going to have that nice medium aspect to it with a peak pose of a tree pose today. If you would like to have some props, a strap might be useful, or a scarf, or a belt, yoga block, or a can of coffee, or a big book, and then of course a blanket is always a wonderful prop to have with you, especially for that final Shavasana. So take a moment to go gather anything you may want to have with you, and then meet me in a nice seated Sukhasana pose with our legs crossed, or open wide if legs crossed is a little bit much on your knee. And we'll just take a moment here to get ourselves nice and grounded and ready for our practice. I'm sitting on my blanket right now, just kind of on the edge of it, to give myself a little bit more height in my seat, which really opens up this whole area. And it's kind of a nice little extra little boost, I guess. So let's get our hands on our knees, and let's just take a nice deep inhale through the nose and a big exhale out the mouth. Another nice big inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Let it go. Inhale those arms up high overhead. Exhale, cactus them down, looking up towards the ceiling, pushing out that chest, little arch in our back. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale those arms up. Drop the left arm behind your head, down your back. Take your right hand, putting it on your left elbow, getting that nice stretch in the back of your left arm here. Now stay here, or take that right arm behind you, reaching up towards your left hand. Beautiful spot for a strap. Just grab it with your left hand, drop it down, and grab it with your right. Kind of walking those hands a little bit closer together really allows you to make this pose accessible to you. And then you get not only that nice stretch in the back of your left arm, but also in the front of your right. Let's just take another nice deep breath in and exhaling out. Release those arms, shake them out a little bit. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, cactus them down. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up, dropping that right arm behind us, taking that right elbow with our left hand. Remembering to breathe, staying here, or taking that left hand behind us. Using that strap maybe, bringing those hands close as we can together, feeling that nice stretch in both arms, or just the one. Wherever you're at is perfect. Listen to your body. Another nice deep inhale and exhale. Release and shake it out. Inhale those shoulders up. And exhale, drop. Inhale those shoulders up. And exhale, drop them down. Taking that right ear to our right shoulder. Maybe walking that left arm out, pushing against that imaginary wall behind us. Feeling that nice stretch in the left side of our neck. And if it's accessible to you, rolling that neck forward, bringing left ear to left shoulder, or just bring that left ear to the left shoulder. Bring out that right arm, push against that wall. Breathing into the side of our neck. And release, bringing our head back up, nice and straight spine from our sit bone all the way to the crown of our head. Inhaling those arms up. Exhale, drop that right arm beside us on the mat, left arm high overhead, looking up towards the ceiling or down at the mat. Play with that a little bit, and you can feel the way that looking down at the mat or looking up changes this stretch. Which one feels the best for you? Inhaling both arms up. Exhale, dropping that left hand down on the mat, right hand overhead. Again, play with it on this side. Looking down, looking up. Which one feels different? Is it different from the other side? Inhaling both arms up. Exhale, dropping them down to our knees and taking nice big body circles here. Inhaling as we straighten. Exhaling as we hinge forward. And reverse that circle. Coming to a nice straight back. Inhaling those shoulders up and rounding them back. Inhaling up, exhaling as you round them back. One more time. And then let's reverse that. So rolling our shoulders backwards, inhaling as they come up, exhale as we release and let them drop. One more. Inhaling those arms up high overhead. Exhale, twisting over to our right side. Left hand on right knee, looking over our right shoulder. Remembering to breathe here. Sometimes when we're doing these twists, we feel a little compacted and it's a little bit harder to breathe. So just making that conscious effort to breathe into that twist. Leaving our left hand on our knee. Inhale that right arm up overhead and then bending to our left. Feeling that nice stretch all the way up from our waist to our fingertips. Inhaling both arms up. Exhale, twisting over to our left. Right hand on left knee, looking over left shoulder. Admiring the different perspective, the different view. And remembering to breathe. Inhaling that left arm up overhead and bending over to our right. Inhaling both arms up through center. Exhale, release them down to your side. Permission to stay here as we move into our tabletop. Or move into your tabletop, keeping your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, maybe putting that blanket under your knees or your wrists for a little extra support. Nice straight back. Inhale, drop the belly, look up towards the sky for a nice cow. Exhale, pushing away from the mat, rounding that back for cat. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. And do 3 more of these at your breath. coming to a nice neutral spine. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. And then if you are in a seated position, just briefly come into tabletop here. Curl those toes under and slowly lift your knees off the ground. We're gonna hover here over the mat with our knees up for just nice inhale and exhale. You got this. One more. Inhale and exhale and push up into your down dog. Moving that blanket out of the way. Maybe rolling into your plank to make sure you're at the right distance here. And popping back into that down dog. Turning those hands out, spreading those fingers wide, and walking out those knees one at a time. Looking under your right armpit and your left. Coming to stillness in your down dog. Nice slight bend in your knees. We don't ever want to be locking our knees. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and a big belly exhale out your mouth. Inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, sinking back down. Inhaling up onto our toes. Exhale, sinking back down. Bring your right foot forward, maybe helping it out here like I am. Frame your foot with your hands, keeping your knee either raised or dropping it down to the mat for a nice runner's lunge here. Nice big inhale and exhale. This is a great place for a block to just give you a little bit more space and open up a little bit more when you're in this move so you're not so compact. Let's just do one nice inhale and exhale. Drop that left hand down next to your left or your right foot, and then just twist open to your right arm up towards the sky or down behind your back here. If your knee is up, you're doing the exact same thing. Either way is just fine. One more inhale and exhale, bringing your right hand down, and then bring that left foot up to meet your right foot. And a nice forward fold, maybe grabbing a block. Letting our head hang heavy. Shaking it yes, shaking it no. Again, making sure we have at least a little bend in our knees, maybe a big bend in our knees wherever we're at. Is perfect. Just don't lock those knees. And then slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. And ending. Rolling those shoulders up and away. Standing nice and tall. Hands at our sides. Feet underneath our hips. Nice and grounded in our Tadasana Pose. A nice big inhale and exhale. Inhaling those arms up high overhead. Grabbing that left wrist with our right hand and bending over to our right side here. Inhaling back up through center. Exhale, cactus those arms down. Inhaling up. Exhale, cactus. Inhaling up. Grab that right wrist with your left hand and bending over to your left. Feeling that nice, yummy stretch in the side body. Remembering to breathe. Inhaling both arms up. Exhale, dropping those hands down at our side. taking our left foot out, pointing it towards the top of our mat, and stepping that right leg back parallel to the back of our mat, opening up into our warrior two, arms out long, looking over those left fingertips. Nice big inhale, exhale, sink just a little bit deeper into this pose. Inhale, arms meet high overhead, straightening that front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhaling those arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, keeping that left leg straight. Bring those arms back down to our warrior two pose, hinging at our waist here, and then dropping that left arm down, right arm high up overhead for triangle pose. Great spot for a block. Breathing into this pose, nice big inhale and exhale. Hinging at the waist, coming back up to our warrior two with our left knee bent over our left ankle. Flip that left palm up, bring it high overhead, dropping that right arm down the back of our leg. Nice big inhale and exhale. Inhaling our way back up to warrior two. Exhale, drop that left hand onto our left thigh, and then bring that right arm forward up to come along our ear, getting a nice stretch here all along our right side body. Stay here, or raise that right arm straight up towards the ceiling, or drop it behind your back. And then if you want to take this a step further, you can take that left arm underneath your left thigh here and meet your right and left hands together, or you can use that strap to make that connection. Wherever you're at, one more big inhale and exhale. Come back up to your warrior two. Turning so that our toes are pointed towards the corner of our mat, dropping down, elbows in at rib cage for our goddess pose. Nice big inhale, exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, straighten everything out, take up space, raise those arms, star pose. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Drop those hands down to our knees and bend one shoulder into the center and then the other. One more time on each side. Coming back up to our goddess. Nice big inhale, raising everything up straight, taking up space, star pose, stretch those fingers out wide, maybe wiggle them a little bit, and then bring both of our feet to meet at the top of our mat. Nice big inhale, exhale, sink down into our chair pose, hands at heart center. Inhale, exhale, sink just a little bit deeper. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice straight back. Exhale, forward fold, placing our hands down on the mat, stepping back into our high plank. Big inhale, exhale, downward dog. Taking a moment here, allowing our bodies to rest, giving it time to breathe. Nice big inhale through the nose, big belly exhale out the mouth. Bringing that left leg forward, keeping it framed with our hands. Remember, we can drop that back knee here if we would like, or we can take that block and open that up a little bit. Nice big inhale. And exhale, placing that right hand next to our left foot, opening up towards the left side of the room, hand, left arm high towards the sky, dropping it down behind our back. Knee up or knee down. Nice big inhale and exhale. Unravel, framing that left foot and stepping it forward for a nice forward fold here. Inhale, raise those arms high overhead, coming to our Tadasana. Knees underneath our hips, hands out to our sides, palms facing out. Nice big inhale and exhale, let it go. Inhaling those arms up high overhead, grabbing that left wrist with our right hand and bending over to our right. Inhaling up through center. Exhale, cactus those arms down, looking up towards the ceiling, pushing out that chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhaling, arms up. Grabbing that right wrist with our left hand and bending over to our right. Inhaling up through center. Exhale, dropping those hands down. Taking our right foot towards the back of our mat here. Left foot should be parallel with the back of our mat. Right knee over right ankle. Arms out, warrior two. Looking towards the back of the room, getting a new perspective. Inhale, exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, bring everything to meet up top, overhead, straightening that front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhaling up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhaling up. Exhale, warrior two. Flipping that front palm, bringing it high overhead, dropping that left arm down our left leg, looking up at the ceiling or down at the mat, whatever works best for your neck here. Inhaling back into that warrior two. Drop. Whoops. I apologize. Inhale those arms up. Exhaling, bringing our arms down, keeping that front leg straight, hinging at the waist, dropping down into our triangle pose. And looking up towards the sky or down at the mat. Inhaling everything back up to that warrior two. Dropping that right arm onto our right thigh and bringing that left arm up by our left ear. Nice big inhale and exhale. And again, stay here. Wrap that left arm behind your back. And to take it another step forward, you can take that right arm underneath and meet them behind you, wherever you're at. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Unravel. Coming back to our warrior two. And then turning to the side of our mat. Our feet should be pointing towards the side of our mat, the long side, both parallel with the back of the mat. Hands at our hips here. Nice big inhale and exhale. Hinging at the waist, coming down towards the mat for a nice wide-legged forward fold. Grabbing that block if you would like. Bringing the earth a little bit closer, or even taking your forearms and resting them on the block. Maybe get a little movement, bending one knee and the other, and rocking from side to side, or just sink into this forward fold. Nice big inhale and exhale. Sink a little bit deeper. Bringing those hands back up to your waist and coming back up using that core strength. Bringing those feet together at the top of the mat. Nice big inhale, exhale, hands through heart center, sink into that chair pose. Nice big inhale and exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands on the mat. Step back into our plank position. Knees raised or lowered to the ground. Nice big inhale and exhale. Push back into that downward facing dog. Giving ourselves a moment here in this pose to rest, reground. Inhale that right foot up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing it all the way through. Framing that front foot with our hands. Keeping that right knee lifted. We're going to inhale, coming up. Hands at heart center for a nice crescent lunge. We're going to stay here with our hands at heart center or raise them up high overhead. Maybe even take a nice little back bend here. Nice big inhale and exhale, bringing that left foot up to meet the right. Knee or feet underneath hips, hands out in our Tadasana Pose. Getting nice and grounded in all four corners of our feet. Lifting up those toes. And then slowly, one by one, lowering them down. Rocking forward to be on the balls of our feet. Over to the right side. Back on the heels. Over to the left. And then coming to a nice, solid, grounded space. Another nice big inhale. And exhale. We're going to get ready for our tree pose here. Taking all of our weight, putting it into our left foot. We're going to pick up that left or the right heel and we're going to rotate that right knee open, placing that right heel on the top of our left foot. Stay here or move that right heel to your left ankle. Staying here or bringing that right foot to your lower calf or above your knee to your left thigh. Wherever you're at, find your tree nice and grounded. Inhale and exhale, remembering to breathe. Another big inhale and exhale. Release that right leg, shake it out. Sway from side to side. Letting those arms go kind of like a windmill maybe. Letting your hands hit you at your sides here. Coming to stillness. Inhale those arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop those hands to the mat. Step back into your plank. Nice big inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Taking a moment here. Getting yourself nice and grounded. Inhale that left leg up high for three-legged dog. And then bring it forward in between our hands, keeping that right knee high and slowly coming up into the Crescent Lunge. Hands at heart center, staying here or raising those arms up high and maybe taking that little back bend. Nice big inhale and exhale, sink just a little bit deeper, and then bring that right foot up to meet the left, coming into our Tadasana. Getting nice and grounded in our feet, lifting up those toes, setting them down one by one, rocking forward on the balls of our feet, over to the left, back to our heels, over to the right, and then getting nice and grounded in all four corners of our feet. Getting ready to take that tree pose over to our right side. Getting all that weight into our right foot, lifting up that left heel, turning out that left knee, placing that left heel on our top of our right foot, staying here, or moving that heel to our ankle, staying here, or raising that foot up below or above our knee, never on our knee. Getting nice and grounded, finding your tree pose, taking some nice big inhales and exhales, finding that focal point. Always helps a little bit with balance. Always feel free to grab a chair too. That makes you a little bit more steady. And you can always tap in and out of this tree pose as well. One more big inhale and exhale. Let it go, shake it out, sway from side to side, letting those arms hang heavy as they rotate around you. Coming to stillness, inhaling those arms up high overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Placing those hands on the mat, stepping back into a high or a low plank, and then slowly lowering yourself down to the mat. Taking your hands, making a little pillow, resting your forehead to the mat or to your hands, and then just wiggle those hips from side to side, bending those knees, bringing the soles of your feet to point towards the ceiling, and windshield wipering them back and forth. Letting our legs go long on the mat. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Bringing those hands underneath our shoulders, forehead to the mat. We're going to inhale, come up into our baby cobra, and exhale, release to the mat. Inhaling up, exhale, release. Inhaling, looking over our right shoulder, exhale, release. Inhale, looking over our left shoulder, exhale, release. Bring our forearms down along the mat. Our elbows should be underneath our shoulders. Inhaling up into our Sphinx Pose. Breathing into the stretch in our back. Staying here, or taking our hands to the top corner of our mat and straightening those arms for seal, getting just a little bit deeper stretch in that lower back here. Wherever you're at, take a nice big inhale and exhale, bring everything back down to the mat. We're going to take our right arm out to the side, and then we're going to slowly turn onto our right side and bring that left foot over our right leg, just so that our toes are kind of like a kickstand behind us. Getting a nice stretch in that right shoulder. Your left hand can just rest on the mat with your elbow pointed up towards the sky here. breathing into this pose. And then unraveling, making that pillow again, resting our forehead, and just rocking from side to side. Taking that left arm long out to the side, and then rotating over onto our left side, bringing that right leg over our left, using our toes as a kickstand, keeping that right arm, hand on the ground, shoulder or elbow pointing up towards the sky, feeling that stretch in your left shoulder. And coming back to our stomachs, slowly rising up into tabletop, sweeping our legs through, and coming into a nice seated position with our legs straight out in front of us. Inhaling those arms up high overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the waist. Nice straight alignment from our sit bone all the way to the crown of our head. Breathing into this stretch. Inhale, coming back up, arms up high overhead. Exhale, letting those hands come down at our side. Opening that left leg up a little bit, and then bringing our right foot in to our left leg. Inhaling those arms up. Exhale, dropping that left hand down our left leg, right arm high overhead. Getting that stretch in our right side body. Inhaling both arms up, rotating that torso, and exhale, forward folding over that left leg. Inhaling both arms up. Exhale, taking that twist over to our right side. Left hand on right knee, looking over that right shoulder. Inhaling that right arm high overhead, bending towards our left toes, keeping that right hand or that left hand on our right knee. Inhaling everything up through center. Exhale, dropping those arms down at our side, bringing that right leg out, and bringing that left leg into our right. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, dropping that right arm down our right leg, left hand high overhead. Inhaling those arms up high. Exhale, twisting that torso and forward folding over that right leg. Inhaling those arms up high. Exhale, twisting over to our left, right hand on left knee. Looking over that left shoulder. Inhaling that right arm up high overhead towards our right toes, keeping that right hand on our left knee. Inhaling both hands up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing them down to our sides. Bringing the soles of our feet together for butterfly or cobbler's pose here. Hands at our ankles. Inhale, exhale, hinging forward. Pushing down those knees with our elbows. If we have a little knee pain here, this is a great place to put a block, giving those knees a little bit of support. Inhale, coming back up. Bringing the soles of our feet onto the mat. Walking them out. Placing your feet wide on the mat, hands behind you, fingers either pointing towards the front of the mat or the back for support. And then just windshield wiper those legs back and forth. And then coming to stillness, rising up, bringing those feet together, hands behind thighs, slowly lowering yourself to the mat, bringing those knees up high and hugging them into your chest. Then making nice big circles with those knees. And then the other way. Pointing your soles of your feet up towards the sky, reaching out your hands and coming into happy baby and rocking from side to side. Placing those feet on the mat, arms long at your sides. Inhaling, slowly peeling yourself off of the mat, rising up into and then lowering down one vertebrae at a time. And inhaling, rising back up into bridge. And exhale, rolling back down. And like we did from sitting, we're going to windshield wiper those knees from one side and the other. Inhaling through center, exhaling as our knees drop. Coming to stillness, hugging those knees up into our chest, taking those arms out to a T, dropping those knees over to the right side, looking over our left shoulder. Inhaling back up through center. Exhale, dropping those knees down over to the left side, looking over our right shoulder. Coming back up through center, dropping our feet to the mat, lowering our knees down for a reclined butterfly pose, hands to our bellies. Nice big inhale and exhale. Allowing ourselves to sink into this pose. Maybe placing some blocks under our knees for a little bit more support. And stay here, or let your legs go out long, finding your blanket, and coming into our final Shavasana. Getting nice and comfortable and cozy. Letting your arms hang long at your sides, palm facing up towards the sky. Letting those feet hang open. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your jaw. Relaxing the tongue. Feeling completely relaxed here and now. Nice big inhales and exhales. letting your thoughts float by like clouds. I am grounded and rooted deep into Mother Earth. I am free and light as the air that I breathe. There's fire and passion burning inside of me. I am fluid and I can go with the flow, allowing what will be to be like the water flows. Blinking those eyes open, wiggling your fingers and toes, rocking your neck from side to side, rolling over to your side, taking a moment here and pausing, and then slowly coming back up to a nice seated position. Bringing our hands to heart center. A nice big inhale and exhale, bowing our heads. May you go through the week with love and kindness in your heart. Thank you.